All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. We have a review to do. So say hello, wow, to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's get started. If you're not subscribed to the KnivesFAST channel, please consider doing so. We always do weird, zany things. So, yeah, you'll enjoy that. Man, I cannot stop tripping on my tongue, but we have a review, and this one comes to us from White Mountain Knives, and it is the Kizer Critical Mini 2.98-inch knife, designed by Matthew Christensen in the CPM3V blade, micarta, and a steel liner. So really, really cool. We're going to check this guy out. Now, this comes to me by way of Justin at White Mountain Knives. It is a loaner from him, and he has these available. Now, this is the White Mountain Knives exclusive Critical Mini, and it is right at $100. Now, if you use my code KnivesFAST at checkout, you will get 10% off of your order, and this will be even less expensive. Now, you know the Critical, and this is the Critical Mini, so let's check it out. Now, this one is all micarta, this great kind of natural micarta, and you have a natural micarta backspacer. Guys, I think that looks amazing. I don't really typically dig a lanyard hole kind of cut in like that, but that just looks great with the layers there. Then you have this great stainless steel liner kind of separating it, and I just think this thing looks super cool. The grip of the micarta is really good, and then you got this what looks like a G10 backspacer here. Great jimping and shape to the flipper tab, so you have this extra room to kind of get in there and pull back. These are the liners are flush, and they are not sticking up, nice and rounded off on the edges here, chamfered really well. The screws are countersunk or flat, and then of course you have the pivot, which sticks up a little proud but not bad, but just a great looking knife. Now, as far as the clip, it does sit on top of the scales. It is right side only, kind of a different clip than I've seen on some Kizers. You do have two screws. They are flat, plenty of room to get it in and out of the pocket. Not a problem. Kind of a springy clip, goes in and comes out pretty well, but it also has a little bit of whatever the word is I'm looking for, good retention in the pocket. Now, it's not super thick, but it's not super duper thin either, but it rides well in the pocket. It is pretty much deep carry. I mean, it is deep carry, but it's pretty much all the way. You just have a little bit sticking out there, not too bad. Now, let's take a look at this blade. Pops right open. I love this blade. Now, it is sharp. We're going to do, as we've been doing recently, some cut testing at the end that you'll see in there, and it'll perform well. I know it will because I've used it a little bit. This 3V steel comes with sort of what feels like a pretty sticky, sharp edge. You have a good sharpening choil there. There is the model number or the serial number, I'm not sure which, Matthew Christensen design logo there, and Critical Mini. Now, I don't know. It's CK, so I don't know if that's Critical Mini or if that's Christensen Knives. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Got this great swedging and this awesome hollow grind blade. You can just see that. I like how it kind of goes up a little bit and really has this nice thumb ramp. Now, the jimping is not my favorite. It's kind of bulky. So what happens with that, for me at least, whoa, okay. Well, that's something that has not happened to me in using this knife till just that very moment, guys. I was going to say the lockup is a little light on this one. It's about 8 to 10. But when I push down to grip this, now it's not going to do it. That was really weird. It released because, again, that lockup is really, really early. Very early. Let's see. Pop it. Now, when you pop it good and open it really well, I don't think it's going to... That was weird. Okay. Not doing it again, but I'm glad I had that flipper tab there to protect me on that one. So that was really going to be my one knock on this knife, and it still is. The lockup is really early on this one, really early. You do have some great skeletonization in the liner, great looking. But yeah, what I was going to say is when you bear down on this, it does irritate your thumb a little bit because it's huge like that, just big. But I dig the looks of it overall. Now, as far as lockup, you've already seen. As far as centering, it's off to the show side slightly, but not terribly. It is. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any side to side. But man, don't have any side to side blade play. I don't have any lock rock, but it's just a really early lockup. And because you have this cutout right here to access, I can see where what just happened could happen again, because now if you push leverage against that with your finger, you're going to pull that unlocked. So yeah, not one of my favorite items I've seen. And that's the first time, guys, I've carried this several times and I've not had that happen till just now. So, but you got to see it live. So there you go. So again, we're going to do some cutting here in just a minute. So I'm going to lay this down and go over the specs. The overall length of this knife is 7.31. The handle length is 4.3 inches. I'll show that again in a minute. Blade length is 2.80. CPM 3V on the steel. The blade thickness is really nice and thin, 0.118. Plain edge, of course. Micarta handle, 3.63 on the weight. So, not a bad weight at all for me. And again, Matthew Christensen or Christensen Knife Designs, $100 over at White Mountain Knives. Now, let's see that handle. I kind of got distracted there. You do get a good 4-finger grip on this one. There's a little bit left over for me. The clip doesn't bother me on this one. It's the shape of that clip. It's really, really good. Now, again, no finger choil, just sharpening choil. So good basic grip here. And man, that one little thing is kind of bugging me right now, guys. So we'll have to keep an eye on that while I do my testing. So that's it. We're going to cut now to the testing, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so and giving me that thumbs up and a comment to let me know what you think. We'll go to the cut testing, and then we'll wrap it up. Oops. All right, guys. Overall, this one did really well. Had some struggles with the paper on the as far as finding the right angle. The rope it did really good with. Again, same thing. You have kind of a pronounced tip, so you have to find the right angle to cut the. Once I got the right angle, it went through the rope on the table. Well, it just mowed through the rope in the air. Now, but it is sharp. It is a sharp edge. I just had a little bit of trouble with that. With the paper. Now, the cardboard, if you want a cardboard eating machine, this is the one. Now, I just realized a minute ago, I didn't even talk about action. Number one, it is really, really good on the flip out. It is a shake shut, great shake shut. I mean, it is just nice and smooth like Kizer should be. It is dialed for that flipper. I have trouble middle finger flicking this guy. Thumb flicking is okay and not a problem. It is just that detent is super strong. I have middle finger flicked it. I just can't seem to always do so. Thumb flicking, not a problem at all. and the action is great. But again, overall, a good cutter. Just kind of trying to get used to that pronounced tip as far as in the paper cutting. So really, really interesting knife. Thanks, guys, so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.